Dear student, welcome back again in our online session. In this online session, we are going to start our third block. Under the third block, we are going to cover different topics. So, let's understand what we are going to study under the third block. So, as you can see that we are going to cover all these topics in this block. The first one is research design. Second one is types of research design. And the third one is preparation of research design. And the next one is sampling. And the next one is types of sampling. And the last one is variables. So, we are going to cover all these topics under the block third. If we talk about today's topic, so today we are going to discuss about topic first, research design. So, without further ado, let's start our today's topic. First of all, we will understand the meaning of research design. What is research design? So as you can see that research design refers to the overall strategies or plan that a researcher employs to integrate the different components of a study in a coherent and logical manner, thereby ensuring that the research problem is effectively addressed. It includes the blueprint for the collection, a measurement, and a analysis of data. So, overall, we can say that research design is important as it guides the researcher to identify the correct methods of data collection and analysis, condition in which the activity of research shall be carried out, and approximation of the funds to be utilized for it. So basically, research design is a blueprint. Now, next we are going to discuss about the definition of research design. As you can see that we have mentioned here two definitions about the research design. The first definition is given by William. William says that research design is a master plan specifying the methods and procedures for the collection and analyzing the need information. Now, the second definition, this definition is given by Kerlinger. Kerlinger says that research design is the plan, structure, and strategies of investigation conceived so as to obtain the answers to a research questions and to control the variance. So overall, we can say that a research design is the arrangement of conditions for the collection and analysis of data in a manner that aims to generalize the findings of the sample on the population. So basically, research design is a blueprint of your particular research work. Now, next we are going to discuss about the purpose of a research design. What are the purpose of research design? In this session, we are going to discuss about the purpose of research design. Research design is like a roadmap that helps the researcher to achieve their goals. So, research design are used for the following purpose. As you can see that the first one is to minimize the expenditure. That means research design carries a very important influence on the reliability of the result attained. So it therefore provides a solid base for whole research. This makes the researcher as effective as possible by providing maximum information with minimum spending of efforts, money, and time by preparing the advanced plan of all about the research. So research design helps to avoid the wasting time and resources by ensuring that the research is focused and efficient. Now, the next one is to facilitate the smooth scaling. A good research design makes it easier to expand the study or repeat it in the future. Research design is needed because it facilitates the smooth scaling of the various research operations, thereby making research as efficient as possible. Now, the next one is to collect the relevant data and techniques. If we talk about the purpose of research design, this is the most important of research design to collect the relevant data and techniques. Research design stands for advanced planning of the methods to be adopted for collecting the relevant data and the techniques to be used in their analysis, keeping in view of the objective of the research and the availability of the staff time and money. Poor preparation of research design upset the entire research project. So we can say that research design ensures that the right data is collected using the right methods, making the results more reliable. Now, the next one is to provide an overview to other experts. That means a research design provides an overview of all the research process, and with the help of design we can take the help and view of experts of the other fields. The design helps the investigator to organize his ideas in a logical manner, which helps to reduce and fix the faults. So we can say that research design gives other researchers a very clear understanding of how the study was conducted, making it easier for them to build upon a or very reliable research. So now the next one is to provide a direction. Research design provides a proper or a particular direction to the other researchers and who are helping us into the process. So we can say that research design provides a specific direction for their research. This researcher studies available literature and learns about new alternatives. So research design guides the researcher throughout the studies, keeping them on track and focused. Now, the next and the last one is to provide the blueprint for the plans. Research design serves as a detailed plan that outlines the steps needed to complete the research, making it very easier to execute and manage. It is like a blueprint which we need in advance to plan the methods to be adopted for collecting the relevant data and techniques to be used in the analysis for preparation of research project. So overall we can say that in some simple term, research design is essential to ensure that research is conducted in a logical, systematic, and efficient manner, producing a reliable and useful results. It is like having a recipe for your research, ensuring that you are desired outcome. So research design is a very essential for our research. Now, after discussing about the purposes of research design, now we are going to discuss about the need for research design. Here, I will discuss what are the need of research design. So as you can see that we have mentioned a few specific points to elaborate the need of research design. The first one is research design facilitates the smooth sailing of the various research operations, thereby making research as efficient as possible. Now, the next one is research design reduce the inaccuracy. It provides the accuracy, authenticity for our research work. Now, the next one is research design helps to get the maximum efficiency and reliability. Research design provides the reliability and validity of our research work. Now, the next one is it eliminates bias and marginal errors. Now, the next one is research design stands for advanced planning of the method to be adopted for collecting the relevant data and the techniques to be used in their analysis, keeping in view the objective of the research and the availability of staff, time, and money. So, research design is very important, very essential for every researcher. Now, the next one is research design minimize the wastage of time, money, and resources. Now, the next one is it is helpful for collecting research materials. Now, the next one is it is helpful for testing of hypotheses. Research design is helpful for testing the hypothesis. Now, the next one is it is a helpful to give an idea regarding the type of resources required in terms of money, manpower, time, and efforts. It provides an overview to other experts. It guides the researcher in the right direction. So overall, we can say that research design is a blueprint. It provides the direction to the researcher how to manage our research work in a reliable, in a coherent manner. So that's all about the research design. Thank you.